Hey Summers!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to Make 2 and a little preview of some of the new houses which we've been given in the romance update in Sims FreePlay. If you tap on an empty lot on a premium size lot, what you see is there is a new tab for architect homes. It says we only have 5, but we actually have something like 8. So we're going to do a quick overview of each of the houses and give you our thoughts on them. Let's start with the biggest one first, because it's the most exciting.
And also, I like the idea of having different tabs in this area.
Yeah.
I have no real idea what separates architect homes from real estate homes.
Yeah, me neither.
It's also annoying that these ones don't have names the way that normal houses do.
Yeah.
Normally there's, at the top, or just to the left of the magnifying glass, you'd see a name. And then you could tell your friends, I want a one-bedroom home, or this is the one we're looking at, and we can't do that for you. So it's just going to be the one at the right, which is the most expensive.
542.
Yeah.
Wowzers. All right. I think a running theme will be, our main opinion is that maybe these are not really worth the prices that are being charged. So for 542 social points, you get a 3-story house with a basement as well.
A very small kind of romantic basement.
I do like, however, that, they're trying to play around with some of the special, building techniques that we've had over the time that we played the game. So, for instance, you see lots of balconies here.
Yeah. I do like the balcony work.
Yeah.
I do like the top floor full of windows, and these are all social point windows throughout this property.
Yeah.
And I like that little room at the back by the pool, which is like a little pool room kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure that all the social points, though, add up, or the window social points add up to 542.
No. I also think that some of these rooms, as with many of these builds, look really bare and really uninspiring.
Harsh. All right.
Look at that hallway. There's nothing in there, just 2 stairs.
You do get a couple of nice touches, like this vanity, which is a limited time event, which you can't get in the game normally anymore, so they at least have included that in the house to make it, additionally worth it. But I do think, there isn't, for instance, a traditional living room. If you want an actual living room, this nook maybe is it, but, this would have been a perfect room to put some sofas in, but they haven't. Mm-hmm. So, that's the downstairs. The upstairs gets you to a couple more bedrooms for kids. Looks like they're for boys. I'm not sure that I see anything that's, potentially exclusive. Basically, it's a lot of stuff that you could already own in the game. Then up to the 3rd floor. This is a nice little lounge area, at least.
Yeah, this is nice. I like the the wraparound windows.
It does seem like they built this with a very specific family in mind. So, for instance, with pets and with the kids' furniture and stuff like that. And then in the basement, as you noted, there's a bit of a romantic vibe. It's very small and cozy.
I like the use of the privacy screen there.
Mm-hmm. That is a social point computer, at least. And then out the back here, as we've seen, there's this really nicely shaped pool and table with chairs and just a small kind of sunroom here.
It definitely feels spacious. They definitely haven't overfilled, which is a good thing. Mm-hmm. But, I don't think it's worth it.
All right, so the next house, this has a very interesting structure, I think, built on
as you can see, this house doesn't make full use of the premium lot. So it'll be cheaper on a normal size lot, so you may as well build it there if you want this house. Yeah,
on a standard size lot, you really do only get 5 of the possible houses. On a premium size lot, you will get 8. This is what it looks like. The pool from this side. If you go in from the downstairs, you immediately have a small hallway. I'm not sure why this garden area is completely enclosed, but it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
This is the small living room with a fire pole down to the basement and a sort of galley kitchen.
Yeah, which is a design compromise that we try not to do, but it is sometimes really hard because space is at a premium.
So the basement is actually
very
bigger,
nicely done,
yeah, bigger than the upstairs.
Yeah. I think this is a very nicely done house. There's no door to the bathroom, which is an oversight on their side on the basement.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There is no door.
So I think that's...
Whoops.
I mean, obviously that's cheap to add in, but
it's a bit
it doesn't inspire you
mistake.
in terms of the... Yeah.
You're a bit harsher on this than me.
Well, because I think, we've seen almost 100 neighbours that we visited. We've obviously put lots of our own designs. We've seen lots and lots of you guys do amazing things.
Yeah.
And they, without saying anything, drop these new architect homes. Mm-hmm. And they give us 8 designs, which, seem very expensive. And I don't think are better than many of the homes that we visit from our neighbours.
Yeah,
it would have been nice, given the community event maybe, if they'd sought out from the community people who've done great builds.
And added them to the
and maybe have like
more
cycle every
player
month.
Designed homes and stuff. Yeah,
you can only get once a month. You get 5 new architect homes from some of the great people who design things in Sims FreePlay.
All right, so this is the upstairs, and that was that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so the next house along is this one. I think this is the one that has the special... Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
I really like this one, actually. Well, I like this one for trying to push the limits. So as you can see, the house is built around this square donut shape. And then there's a big balcony bridge in the back.
Yeah, which
cool.
is really nice. It's a good shape. And I also like how on the first floor for this balcony bridge, the support posts are all covered in glass.
Yes. And
you can kind of look like posts. It's a nicely done thing.
Mm-hmm. So the front is pretty interesting, decorated in these sort of like brownish tones. You have an actual entry hall that goes into a long skinny hallway. You've got a living room here, formal dining room, big Japanese style kitchen here, and a kind of bar and lounge area. So this is like a party house in some ways. And then the back here that we've seen the pool area. Mm-hmm. Interesting shape for a pool to make that balcony bridge really cool looking. And small kind of outhouse
which also helps support the balcony. And also you can do
but it means there's no downstairs bathroom that's accessible from the house. You have to actually like come outside to use the bathroom. Yeah. So as we said, it supports this balcony. Very cool. And then the inside, accessible from this staircase, you got a sort of lounge area, a really long kind of office and play area, and then a bedroom and bathroom, and internal courtyard. So this balcony is just basically built on top of, the actual house here. So that helps give the donut shape.
Yeah, I think this has got lots of interesting building techniques. If you've been watching Our Neighbours, for instance, I don't think there's anything massively new here, but I think it's done really nicely. Mm-hmm. And unlike some of the things we do, it is completely legal. Like there's no weird ways to make balconies do crazy things. It's all completely normal balcony work.
Yeah. Okay, just moving along because we've got a lot of houses. Mm-hmm. So this one goes for LPs, and it is just a one-story house.
Yeah, I think the rest of them are one story, from here and cheaper.
But at least the benefit is you get, one of the new rugs that was from a limited time event.
Yeah, I like the shape of the patio. Mm-hmm. I like the multiple patio use, which, takes careful work in your own building. I like the division between the bedrooms on one wing and the living space on the other wing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, I think we're getting next to my favourite one, which I think is probably best value.
This white one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would help if there were names so that we wouldn't get mixed up in our house reviews. So
it's very simple and it's only on one floor still, and it's probably best to build it on a normal size lot. It doesn't warrant being on it. Unless you want to build a massive pool. But I think for the price, it looks very nice. It's, I think, the same price as the cheapest one.
Well, by the way, the price will depend, especially the simoleon prices. I'm not sure about life points and social points, but the simoleon ones will definitely depend on how many things you already have built in your town. This works for basically any buildings in town. The more you have built in your town, the more expensive future buildings will be. Mm-hmm. So
this will cost us on this lot 480,000. You get a number of social point items like the fireplace at the back. And the chairs,
that's
I think.
Very nice. Yep, these are all social points.
And also the thing, the desk computer as well, which I think is 70. So that's really good buy. I also think it's a nice design. It's not super complicated. It is very airy. Mm-hmm. But I just think it works very nicely. You've got a big open hallway, leads to this really nicely designed communal living, mixing office, dining room, kitchen, and living room all in one, which I think is really good. And on the other side, you have the front of the house, you have a couple of bedrooms. Yep. And you have the communal bathroom and those 2 doors linking one of the bedrooms to the bathroom. Yeah. I think it's very nice.
And the black and white theme is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think this is good value, nicely designed.
I agree. Okay, so the next one here is a bit simpler, but again, you get some of these rugs which, people might have missed out on. And as you can see, it's very small. Again, probably just better off building on a standard size lot rather than a premium.
Yeah, this one particularly because I think the patio out back kind of has this natural flow of keeping the whole thing on a standard lot. Like it kind of bends round to kind of enclose the whole house. I think, again, this is a nicely designed house. It's just nothing special.
It's a bit simple.
Mm-hmm.
So you got, living room, and the kitchen is a bit small, I would say, for especially trying to fit in the dining room. But, you can certainly remodel and make rooms bigger and all that stuff.
The thing that annoyed me about that kitchen is there's one, I don't think there's any lights in there. And two, they haven't even given you a microwave or a coffee machine.
Right. You do get this Social Points electronic stereo, though, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, this is interesting. You got sort of like a little lounge area here. Then this is the second to last house. This one was interesting to me. I don't know what the deal is here. It's sort of like a sort of medieval style because of this stone and the windows and door, but like I'm not sure that I kind of vibe with it. Really.
I mean, also,
I don't really get it. Just sorry.
I think this is a mess. And let's go to the room at the front on the right. So this room has 2 places for babies. Mm-hmm. These are nice baby cribs. It's got 2 teen desks and a computer and a mirror ball. Like, what is this room about? Is this an office? Is it a nursery? If it's a nursery, where are the toys? And why is there a mirror ball? Like, it's just, who let that through? It's just crazy.
Whoa. All right. Yeah. And
because this isn't just like us playing around with it. This is like supposedly professional architects, in quotes.
Yeah.
Who build buildings that we have to pay more money for than it would cost us to build with our own stuff. It's like, well, what do we get for it? We get some craziness.
Yeah, and so this is the open living room. Like, I'm not sure why you've got 2 separate armchairs here with nothing, there's not even a table in between them.
Yeah.
Why is the couch facing that way?
And the coffee table just looks really out of place there.
It's just odd. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this stuff for like actually living in. This is why, it's like it's either historical or it's modern. Like, you can't have both.
Also, those French sofas and chairs do not fit in with the medieval theme at all, which they're giving with the walls and with the kitchen units.
I'm not sure also why this bedroom has the preteen martial arts wallpaper.
Yeah, and then this massive stereo. It's like it's
just a little strange.
Yeah. Okay. Again, if this has been like somebody who entered a competition and they won and this was the house that won, then that's great. But this, as far as we know, that isn't what happened here. This is just...
If it is what happened, you basically just... pooped all over somebody's nice design. But anyway, and this is the bathroom. Probably our least favorite of all the houses, I would say. Well, we haven't seen the last one. So this is another pretty simple house. I think it works best on just a standard size lot. Again, nothing extra in the premium. What's the nice thing about this is that you at least get this. I think they've tried to do something with a yard, so that is, helpful.
Yeah.
You get the bunny. I was like, what is that? Okay. The one thing that I have a problem with is what is going on with this table and chairs? Why are there only 3?
I think that probably helps with how the room looks from
overhead. It helps with nothing.
Here's my thing. Why is there a haunted front door?
Well, yeah, there is that.
You then a house which is pretty modern, is compact, nicely designed for what it is, and then there's
a skull on the front door.
Yeah, I think that is literally a haunted door, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, in the living room, there is a chessboard facing the TV.
Yeah, super weird.
And the armchair not there. I mean, and so if you're sitting on the sofa, you just...
You're blocked by whoever's playing chess.
Yeah. I mean, just put a coffee table there and get rid of that chair and the chess table.
Or put that chair at the dining table where it's supposed to be. My goodness.
Yeah.
Anyway, then there's a small bathroom with a pumpkin. So this is meant to be a haunted house.
The theme, yeah.
Ish.
I hadn't spotted that.
Well, because there's also a pumpkin in the master bedroom.
And chains on the wall.
Ugh. Okay.
2 lots of chains on the wall.
Super strange, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this one I think I do like the overall layout. I think that with moving a couple of chairs around, it will actually sort of work for us and how we like our buildings to be.
Yeah. I mean, the kids' room is pretty big.
Kids' room is bigger than the master bedroom. Yeah.
But there are 2 kids who are supposed to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, we'd love to find out from Sims FreePlay what was the origin of these 8 new houses they've just surprised us with. It's a little bit confusing, so it's a shame they don't have names. Personally, I don't think many of these are worth the amount you have to pay for them. There are some things we could definitely learn from, are definitely interesting, but not necessarily worth all our hard-earned money.
It's just showing what it looks like on a standard lot and the 5 that you get on a standard lot. So
yeah.
All right, so hopefully this video was interesting for you guys to watch. You know, we didn't necessarily have the most 100% reactions positively to the houses, but please let us know in the comments what you guys think, because we're really interested to know. And in the meantime, if you are new to our channel, feel free to subscribe, because we've got plenty more Sims FreePlay videos on the way.
Thanks for watching.